Should not be eating blood, and my piercing should not be that long to where it's going up into my gum like that. This, oh, my face looks dry, is why I took my lip piercing out. Look at it. Y'all, it's shedding in the front already. But that looks disgusting. I could tell y'all what happened. But, so yeah, I got a bump pushing out my lip. I'm gonna tell y'all. What's up, y'all? It's Promise with a C, and I am back with another video. So let's get right into the video. Y'all see the title, y'all see what I'm telling y'all about. So let me just tell y'all the pros and cons and why I would not recommend this, especially not with braces. So first thing first, the pain level, because I know that's what you guys are wondering. With the Ashley piercing, this is what this is called. I'll put pictures everywhere throughout the video of how this looks. And I actually enjoyed this. And the reason that I wanted this piercing was just, it was unique. I didn't see many people with it. I'm sorry, y'all, but my lips is too crusty. Yep, hair oil. Hair oil. I didn't see too many people with it, too much people with it. So I'm like, and then I want something that I don't see people with. So I went ahead and wanted to get the Ashley piercing. And everyone who told me no, I'm scared of needles, unless it's a tattoo needle. But I'm still scared of needles, period. My heart still be like, even when I'm getting a tattoo, but I hold it in because I love tattoos. But I'm scared of needles, and I just don't have piercings. I don't have my ears pierced. No. And I don't have nothing pierced. This was my first piercing, actually. And it was cool. It costed me $95 because I bought the jewelry. I also bought this for $20 another time I went. Piercing solution. And y'all, the pain level is a 3, if that. It's just like a pinch, he said I seemed very nervous during it, and I actually was trying to record it to show y'all. He was like, no cameras, no cameras. And now that I looked and went back 3 times, I seen that it said no cameras. I went back to get my bars shortened way later, probably freaking 3 weeks to a month later, and he was like, no, keep it because your lip is still swelled up some, but it looks great. I loved it. My worries was like, can I do this with it? Can I do that with it? Can I kiss? Can I do that? Even though I wasn't kissing or nothing, I still wanted to know that, but I didn't need to know that because those months were the loneliest months of my life. Look at it up close. Thumbnail. I took my piercing out. So first time I went back was to get my bar shortened. He told me not to shorten it because my lips is kind of big, not really big, but I have lips. And I didn't think it needed to get shortened anyway during that time frame, even though I was supposed to come like 2 weeks later. I came dang near a month later, and he still didn't want me to get it shortened. So I went back before I got put on orders, and I'm not even really supposed to have a lip piercing in while I'm in the uniform or anything, but I was wearing a face mask, so your girl was keeping it in. Sorry if y'all watching this, but I had my piercing in with my face mask on because why is y'all in my mouth? Anyways, it's COVID. So the second time I went back was to get it shortened, and I actually was out and I was cleaning my piercing in the car for some odd reason, and I dropped my piercing. So I'm just walking around with the back end, holding it with my tongue like this, and y'all, it wasn't working. And I tried to go into a beauty supply store, get it too small, 2 of them, too small for my lips. So I ended up going back again to get it shortened. And I ended up getting it shortened, and girl, I got here and I'm like, I feel pressure. Like, this is pressure on my lip, and I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be pressure on my lips. So then I called them and I'm telling them every time I wake up, it's embedded into my lip. I have to push it out every morning. It's hurting. So, and I just went and paid for a new one. So why is it buried in my lip every morning I wake up? So I went back, and They gave me a longer one. And I feel like he just put the longest bar in there as if my lip is just that big, but that was fine. The only thing is it will get caught in my braces, and that was just too long, period, point blank. So this is what happened. Eating with this piercing is, at first it was like a 4 out of 10. I was eating real weird. If you go look at my video about like mythology and mermaids and being too comfortable, my beliefs, you see me eating like at first it would get caught when I'm eating, but then I just learned how to eat with it, munching. So at first it's gonna be kind of weird eating with it, especially if you have braces. You can still get it. I'm not saying don't get it. I really enjoyed my piercing, but there was also a lot of reasons I didn't enjoy this piercing. The next reason, I went back and got it shortened. And as I came here on my orders, I'm like, this is pressure. So I went back in there when I got back in Wichita. And he's like, yeah, let me put this long bar in there. I'm like, are you sure that's not too long? He's like, no, that's the right length. That crap was long. So what happened was, you'll see that? That's my real lock right there. Check out my hang time. Check out my hang time. And I could put it in a bun. I was working out one day and I bite my lips sometimes, but I've been having this piercing for months, so I'm used to biting my lip with it. But I had it like this as I was doing sit-ups, and I went up for the setup, and it went up into my gum. That right here. Right into the middle of my teeth, into my gum, made my mouth bleed as I was working out. And I'm like, I'm eating blood. Should not be eating blood, and my piercing should not be that long to where it's going up into my gum like that. Going up into my gum like that, and it was bad. So this past week, my mouth has been hurting still, and my gum right there has been in a lot of pain. So I took it out this weekend, and I was letting it close. I'm like, I'm letting it close. And I'm like, I done went and bought a new piercing. So I done spent so much on this piercing. I was like, man, I spent so much on this piercing. Let me just push it back in. So the next morning I push it through, and it was shutting already. Within overnight, it was shutting. So I pushed it through, and it hurt. Not gonna lie, it hurt because I was letting it close. So then I'm sitting in the bed with my company, and my company ended up hitting it with her arm on accident. So it was like, so I just kept finding reasons on why I wanted to take my piercing out, on top of it getting hooked in my braces. And I feel like they're just giving me links that's not meant for my mouth, because the length that I went and got it shortened with the first time, it was okay. It just needed a little more room. And it's like he put the longest one in my mouth when I went back. So I was just fed up and didn't want the piercing anymore. Yesterday, I took the piercing out completely, and I'm just thinking, if I leave it there on my shelf, I don't have it. So I can't put it back in, because if I had it, I probably would try to put it back in. And this is one day of it being out, and it's already closing. And this is the back from all that stuff. I woke up, the back wasn't even like this at first, but then as I told y'all, my mouth was hurting. So I woke up one day, looked in the back, and look. Like, it's not big right now. Look. That's why I took my piercing out, because I put it back in, even with this being on there, because the person who lives in the same house as me was like, you gotta let it heal, you gotta let it heal. And I get having to let it heal, but I'm not letting something heal with a bubbled up bump. It's not even a bump, it's like skin ruptured. Look at it. it's skin ruptured and I'm cool on it. I don't feel like having that wrong with my mouth. I don't want a bubble on the back of my lip, and I don't want a piercing making the bubble worse. So I went ahead and took it out, and my pros with the Ashley piercing are it's beautiful, it's unique, it catches eyes, it's just beautiful, period. But the cons are it can get stuck in places, it can go up against the teeth, it can cause tooth damage as well. And especially if you have braces, it's easy to get caught up in there. And I got rubber bands on right now, so I really shouldn't have did it. The only reason I really went through with it is because my mama told me I wasn't going to do it because she know I'm scared of needles. So your girl was like, come on, let's go. I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. So if you want to get it, to each his own. I like the piercing. It's dope. It's just isn't made for me and made for my lifestyle. So that's why I don't have a lip piercer no more. This is the healing process, and I'll update you guys in a week. It's already shut, and see, it's not 100. So that's what it is, and that's what it ain't. Thank you all for watching. I'm about to go work out, and I have been working out like I told y'all. Yeah, so thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.